Hello.
Hiya.
You alright?
I'm not too bad.
What are you doing here today?
Pardon?
What are you doing here?
Well, first of all, can you identify yourself properly?
Yeah, I can identify myself. I'm PC Notes, attached to Wimbledon Police Station.
And your shoulder number?
You can see my shoulder number.
Well, not everyone can read numbers. That's why I'm asking you to
Can't
identify.
read. Okay, it's 3199. Sierra
No worries.
Zoo.
And yourself?
My name's PC Brito and my shoulder number is 2463.
Cool. Thank you very much.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm doing a bit of filming.
Okay. For any particular reason or?
No, that's it.
No, just want to film
Yep.
back gates of police station.
Well, I'm filming a public building is what I'm doing.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you willing to give us your name or anything like that?
Why would I need to give you my name for?
You don't need to, I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, but why would I need to?
You don't need to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm asking, would you like to give us your name?
No,
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Okay. Where are you from? Do you know?
that's irrelevant.
Pardon?
That's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Yep.
To what?
Well, why did it matter where I'm from?
It doesn't, I'm just asking.
Okay.
These are just normal questions I'm asking.
Yeah, but if it doesn't matter, then there was no need to ask it.
Here we go. The tension begins early. The citizen is filming a public building, and the officers approach for identification. Under UK law, filming in public is legal, but officers often engage to assess intent or risk, especially near police premises. Notice the calm tone from both sides, but that calm won't last. For viewers, ask yourself, if you were approached like this, would you immediately give your name or stand your ground on privacy rights? Let's see how quickly a simple question turns into a full-blown legal standoff.
No, you're right. This is a thing you do quite often.
What does that have to do with it?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I know.
It's just a question.
Well, they're fishing questions.
Honestly, just intrigued me.
Yeah. So, no,
What's that like?
that's completely irrelevant.
Completely irrelevant.
But also as well, I can see you both filming. You both should have actually informed me that you were both filming.
Did you inform us that you was filming?
I don't need to.
You
You're
don't
part of a corporation. I'm not. You're held under GDPR laws. I'm not.
The conversation shifts into legal territory, GDPR, and filming rights. Viewers, here's the key. Officers using body-worn video are bound by data protection protocols. Private citizens filming in public generally aren't. This on forth about corporation versus individual shows the knowledge gap that often sparks confrontation. It's not hostility yet, it's testing boundaries. Pay attention to body language here. Curiosity meeting defensiveness. Who's educating whom?
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right channel because we're not. Obviously
No worries.
we're
That's all right.
South Africa, you said.
AS. You see it? Maybe it's something to talk about it. Yeah.
So you're not willing to give us your name.
No, I'm under no obligation to give you my name.
Well, at this moment in time, I'm going to detain you for a purpose of search.
Under what law?
Just come in, mate. Just
Okay.
come in. If you work with me, I'll work
Okay.
with you. That's
Go on,
fine.
then.
You've been
But as you actually say something, I will question it.
That's
Okay.
fine, yeah, completely fine.
Okay.
As soon as I say something, you want to say
That's fine.
something.
You go for it.
But let me just get this all out, and then if you want to leave the questions for later, then that's fine, because then
Okay.
I'll be able to answer it.
Go for
Completely
it.
Fine, yeah. So as I
You can feel the tone changing. Politeness is giving way to procedure. The officer starts framing the legal justification to search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. 2000. That law allows officers to search someone they reasonably suspect of engaging in hostile reconnaissance. Here's the gray area. Filming a police station can appear suspicious, yet it's also a protected public activity. The next few minutes will test exactly how far reasonable suspicion can stretch.
moment in time, you are being detained for purpose of search. I'll be searching today under Section 43 of the Terrorism
Okay,
Act.
right. Under Section 43,
Give me a
you
second,
need to give me the
second.
specific part of Section 43. Don't just give me a number. You need to give me the specific part, and also as well, okay, to do with actually having so-called evidence to use Section 43, you need to make sure that you get this done correctly, and you tell me
with all
what
due
site,
respect,
what
can you-
actual
we're gonna just do our
part of
job.
Section 43.
yeah, we're
No,
just
it
doing
will be an
what we do.
unlawful search.
Here's the flashpoint. Section 43 invoked. The citizen instantly challenges it, demanding the specific clause and evidence of hostile reconnaissance. That's rare awareness. Many people wouldn't know those terms. Viewers, this is where both sides dig in. The officer's authority versus the filmer's legal literacy. If the officer can't articulate precise grounds, the search could indeed be deemed unlawful later. But in the heat of the street, theory meets reality. Who's maintaining composure? Who's escalating?
You can make a complaint
It will be an
afterwards,
unlawful
okay?
search.
And if you
Okay,
want to complain
and
about it,
if you feel that way, you can make a complaint
Okay.
afterwards. But this
So-
is what we're going to do here and now. If you have an issue
so
with that,
what is your where is your actual proof of hostile reconnaissance?
we've explained to you.
Where is your proof of that?
at this moment in time, mate,
We don't
I
need
haven't
to-
even gotten to my grounds just yet.
So
mate.
what is
As I
your
said,
no
I just-
no? You're calling me a terrorist. You're
I'm
doing
not
it under
calling you
the
a terrorist at
you're
all.
doing it under the Terrorism Act. Is that, or is that not calling me a terrorist if
Not
you were
at
going to
all.
search me under the
Not
Terrorism
at
Act?
all.
No?
No.
No? Right, well I'll tell you now. Please make sure that you quote me the specific part of Section
Right,
43
so-
that you're going to do this under.
As I said, you'll be searched today.
No,
under section-
you need to make
section
sure
43
that
of the
you
Terrorism
actually
Act.
give me the specific
The
part
reason
of
being-
Section 43.
The reason being why I'm searching you today, sir, is because you've been quite evasive towards us when we come and.
What,
spoken
because I
to
don't
you.
want to give you my name?
Yes.
Okay,
These are all questions.
am I under any legal
fine.
obligation to
You're
give you
not,
my name?
however,
So
but if-
how is that then,
You've
how is
not
that?
really-
This is where the clash intensifies. The officer justifies the search as a response to invasive behavior, while the citizen frames it as an abuse of power. For context, under Section 43, officers can search based on reasonable suspicion, but refusal to provide a name alone isn't enough. The citizen's challenge about being called a terrorist highlights a deeper, firmest use of counter-terror powers for routine encounters. Viewers, what do you think? Are these officers cautious or crossing a constitutional line?
Then,
You're not really giving
well,
us
it's a public
Very
building. I'm
suspicious.
standing in public. Well,
Standing
hang
outside
on,
the
hang
police
on.
station filming it.
Is that against the law? Is
We're not saying
what
that.
I'm doing?
You
Is what I'm doing?
don't
Is
need
it
to break
against the law?
to be searched.
Okay,
You
but
need to
what
be
I no, but you're
suspected,
searching me under the
and we need
Terrorism
to have
Act.
suspicion
Okay,
to search
so
you.
your reasonable
And we-
suspicion,
we're not
what is
arguing
it?
We're going to search you.
Okay, right. Well, we'll go for it. Okay,
fine,
but it
as
will
I
be.
said.
it's completely unlawful.
Well, then you can make a complaint
You can
afterwards,
make a
can't you?
complaint.
sir?
Okay,
It's fine.
it's completely unlawful.
Okay, make
Okay,
a
an
complaint
abuse of
afterwards.
powers.
If you feel like that,
Okay.
make a complaint afterwards.
Right, because
It's all
I
being
would
recorded.
really,
You're
really want
recording
to
it.
know.
We're
I don't
recording
worry.
it.
Yep, and I
So
will
you can
carry
make a
on
complaint.
recording.
So you're going to be
That's fine.
searched.
That's
Okay.
fine. You'll be
And
searched
make a
today.
complaint
Okay.
afterwards.
As I said, the grounds being for the search is, yeah, because you've not really given us an actual
I don't have to
excuse as
give
why
you
you're
my
here.
name.
That's fine. You've been quite
Okay.
evasive towards us.
But I do
And
want
at
an
the moment
actual
in time,
sheet.
sir,
I do want an
that's
actual
fine.
sheet before I leave here.
Notice how quickly they both anchor to process. He asks for a search sheet, the legal record every officer must provide after a stop and search. That's smart. Requesting paperwork shows he knows his rights and forces accountability. The officer reminds him he can complain later, standard protocol. But tone matters here. Even lawful searches can feel oppressive when communication breaks down. For audiences watching, would better explanation have cooled things down? Or was conflict inevitable once terrorism entered the chat?
That's
Okay,
fine.
of the
As
search.
You're not letting me speak, sir.
Okay, because I
At this
don't
mo-
need to.
Okay, well, as I said, you've not really given us a reason as to why you're here.
I don't need to give you a reason.
Let me speak.
Do I live in Nazi Germany? Do I live
Right,
in
so
Nazi
you've not given
Germany?
us a reason as to why you're here.
What?
You've been
Well,
evasive
you've
towards
already
us.
said that it's because
You've
I won't give
also
you my
been
name.
quite obstructive at the
All
moment
right.
in time
Yep.
with the search.
Okay.
All right.
Here the conversation tips from civil to emotional. Words like Nazi Germany signal frustration and a loss of trust. In policing, tone can either escalate or de-escalate faster than policy ever can. Officers are trained to maintain professionalism under provocation, but you can hear both sides heating up. From an audience standpoint, this is a study in human psychology as much as law. Control versus autonomy. How would you have kept this from spiraling?
No, because I'm
And you've
questioning.
also-
I'm
you've
questioning the law.
That's fine. And also, the reason why we're searching today is because you've literally the only place that we've actually saw you search or film was the actual back door of a police.
Well, that
gate.
you've seen.
That's fine.
That you've seen.
Which is
Okay.
a bit suspicious, and that's why
Well,
we're doing
no,
it.
no.
I
What
said-
you got to remember, that's your own feelings.
That's fine, sir.
That's your own
That's fine,
feelings.
but you're still gonna get
Okay, it's
searched,
not what the law is. Okay.
Still going to get searched, unfortunately. As I
Right,
said,
and
my
it's
name's
gonna be
PC
unlawful.
Brito, and I'm
Are you willing to
attached.
take your bag off for us to search or
Well, before you do, you need to read that first.
read what?
Okay. It's a medical bracelet.
Okay, you've got a heart murmur. Okay.
No, that's not the only thing.
Asthma and spinal disability.
Yep.
So would you like to take your bag
Okay.
off for us
That's fine.
to assist with your spinal disability?
So, my name is PC Brito, and I'm attached to Wimbledon Police Station. I've given you my shoulder number, however, I can say it again. It's 2463 Southwest. Alright? You'll be entitled to a copy of search as soon as we finish with this search, or you can go from myself in physical form, or you can go to your local station and get it within 90 days. Right, sir?
Now the officer recenters, reading out his ID and explaining post-search rights at textbook procedural reset. This is good policing practice. Transparency and empathy, especially after tension. Mentioning the 90-day window to collect the search record shows compliance with Code A of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. Still, the citizen's medical mention spinal disability adds complexity. Every search must balance safety with dignity. Viewers, does this moment feel like a calm reset or a forced courtesy after chaos?
As I said, the grounds for the search was because you've
Well,
been
there
quite
are no
evasive.
grounds.
There is
grounds.
quite a bit of substantial grounds. You've
Those
been
aren't
evasive,
grounds.
You've been quite obstructive towards us. You've not really given us
Okay.
a reasonable excuse as to why you're here, really, mate.
Okay.
And from what I've seen coming out of the police station, you've just only been filming that one door.
Your own opinion.
Is honestly what I can
Okay,
only say.
what I'm doing is completely lawful.
As I said, you've been detained
Yeah.
and you will be searched today
Yeah.
under Section 43 of Terrorism Act. All right.
All right, whatever.
We might just need to get. Do you want to put that over there?
Do you mind if I lean against the wall?
Yeah, yeah, of course you can.
Whatever makes it easier for you, sir.
This is the rare pause of mutual humanity, permission to lean, acknowledgement of comfort. Even during conflict, small gestures like that can reset emotional tone. For the audience, this frame is key. The legality of the search aside, we're witnessing professionalism under stress. Body cams capture not just law but empathy or its absence. As the physical search begins, tension lowers slightly, but the debate about lawful versus unlawful will soon flare again.
Now, have you got anything on yourself that may harm me or you when I touch you?
I have all my own belongings on me.
It's fine. Anything sharp?
No.
It's fine.
While my colleague's
Completely
searching you,
unlawful.
I'm just going to go through your bag, okay?
Yeah, but just remember, I'm not consenting to the search.
You don't have
You
to
don't have to
consent to
consent.
it.
Yeah, because it's an unlawful search in what you're doing.
You don't have
Okay,
to
you have
consent.
no reasonable grounds
Okay,
for
that's
this
your
search.
opinion, and if you
Well,
feel
no,
that
it's
way,
a fact. You have no reasonable
That's fine.
grounds for this
If you
search.
just step aside for me. And
Okay,
put
you
your
have
arms out to the side.
no reasonable grounds.
No worries.
None whatsoever.
Is this yours, yeah?
Okay, just remember, whatever you take out of my pockets, do not drop it.
I will not drop it.
have you been searched before, sir?
That's irrelevant.
It might be irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. I know, mate, it's a joke. They're searching me because I'm filming. Yeah, I know, mate. Bunch of turds, nothing more.
That's a bit rude.
Well, no, it's not.
We've only been pleasant to you.
No, you're not. You're abusing my legal rights.
I don't think we're abusing.
No, you are. You're abusing your powers.
Okay.
End of story. You're
If you think
abusing your
that,
powers.
That's
And
absolutely fine.
as we said, if you feel that that's the case, then you can always make.
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
That's fine.
Okay.
We've
You
never-
couldn't even
we've never
quote.
told you.
You could not even quote me the Pacific part of Section
That's fine. Just turn
43.
around for me, sir.
Okay. You could not even quote me the right part of Section
I'll do
43.
so.
You
I'm going
don't
to put
need
this
to.
inside your bag, alright?
Yeah, you do need to if you read
Okay.
if you read it correctly and what the
Alright.
law actually is. Okay.
And how
The
long have you
number,
been a police
the number,
officer for,
the
sir?
number is not the law. The number is not the law.
And how
It's
long
the
have you been a
wording
police
is what
officer
is the law.
How long
Well,
have you
you
been a
definitely
police
don't know
officer
your job, do you? Okay.
Well,
You
you
definitely
don't-
well and
you
truly
certainly
do
don't
not
know
know
my
your
job
job
either.
because all what you're doing is you're abusing powers.
getting very angry over nothing.
Yeah, because I'm getting frustrated because of a turd such as you that think you
turd?
can search
Oh,
me like this.
That's very rude.
Okay.
We've not actually been rude to you at all.
Right.
No. Now you
Absolute
say-
disgrace.
you just-
Absolute disgrace, the pair of you. Okay, complete blatant use of powers. Okay, right now you've taken it out of my pocket. See that bit of paper there? Read that bit of paper, okay, and see who it's from. Okay, you see it's from the MPCC. Okay, and you see what you're doing is completely unlawful.
Just stay right
And the
there,
MPCC actually state that.
sir. Look at the wall for me.
No, don't tell me to look at the wall.
Because at this moment in time,
Okay.
I haven't actually got you under control, so I'm just trying to see.
No,
trying to look after
my feet
colleagues,
haven't
right?
moved.
That's fine.
My feet haven't moved.
You're moving around quite a bit. I'm just trying to make
So-
sure that you are not going to hurt my colleagues. That's all. Don't know you from anywhere.
I'm not
Putting this
gonna.
back into your
But
pocket,
how do I
right,
know
mate?
you're not going to hurt me?
Well, have I hurt you so far?
Okay, how do I know that though?
Have I hurt you
I
so
don't
far?
know that though.
Have I ever
I
been
don't know
rude
that.
to you? I have
So
not.
have I hurt her? No. So don't make
Call me
something
a
up.
turd, though.
This is where frustration becomes pure confrontation. The man refuses consent, labeling the search unlawful, while the officer presses forward by the book. Viewers, here's the nuance. Under Section 43, consent isn't required. The power comes from reasonable suspicion. But perception defines everything. The citizen insists on seeing each removed item, which aligns with good practice transparency under Code A still. Repeated insults and emotion cloud the scene. Ask yourself, at what point should officers pause to reset tone versus continue for safety and procedure?
Yeah?
Quite hurtful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? And your point is what? You are?
I'm a
You are.
turd. That's really mean.
That's not really.
You are.
That's
The
rude.
both of you are. Okay? It's an absolute
Why?
disgrace what you're doing.
I think
Absolute
that's really
disgrace.
horrible when you say something.
Absolute disgrace. No reasonable grounds whatsoever
We've
for
been
any
really
search.
being polite to you, sir.
No, you haven't. You're abusing your powers. That's not being polite. That's an absolute joke.
I've put what you was inside this pocket inside your bag, alright, mate?
Okay, well, I didn't ask you to do that, and you shouldn't have done it because there could be things in there that should not
It's
be
your
with
property
that.
though, so
You can't
it's going to
tell
be.
us
But I want to see it first. I'm not going to take the bag back. I want to actually see what he took out of my pocket first.
You can get it out of the pocket,
No,
can't you?
no, he had it in his hands. I want to
even-
see that first
There you
before
go.
I actually know it's there. Okay?
Not your
So,
cigarettes.
so don't just make a point,
Load of
okay?
nails.
I want to see the actual case,
Yeah.
okay? Right. Okay? That's why whatever you take out, you shouldn't put somewhere else. You should wait until people actually see it.
Okay.
This is pure heat. The citizen's frustration has piqued his focus now, is transparency. Show me what you took out. That's a legitimate demand. During a stop-hand search, every removed item must remain visible until returned. The officers seem composed, but you can sense tension under the calm replies. This clip highlights how trust collapses when communication lags. In real policing, perception is everything. If a suspect feels mishandled, the encounter's legitimacy suffers. Would clearer step-by-step narration from officers have changed this outcome?
That's interesting. I'll take that on board next time. Would you like to hold your bag, or would
Right.
you like me to put it on the floor?
Absolute joke. Absolute joke, the pair of you.
It's fine.
So two turds come out of Wimbledon to work in Brixton and abuse powers wherever they are.
As I said, I'm giving you the time.
Oh, don't worry, I will be
What's
taking
your
it.
first name, mate?
Just put it as Plod.
What's your first name?
Just put it as Plod. I'm entitled to put whatever name I wish. And I'm
Is that your
asking
first or
you...
last name, mate?
It's just Plod.
Just Plod, yeah?
Okay, and you can put it as Mr. Plod if you want.
What's your date of birth?
That's irrelevant.
It's relevant. I'm just.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's irrelevant.
Okay, then what's your address, mate?
That's irrelevant as well.
Okay, no worries.
Why? Can I just ask a question? No?
Ask whatever you want.
Why are you so against us searching you?
You've abused your power, okay?
Is
You
that-
said that you got
okay.
reasonable grounds, okay? As I already stated, okay?
It doesn't.
Now, as I said, now there's that, okay? I would like you to take
I
that,
don't
okay?
want that.
Right, do you know who the MPCC are?
Yes.
Okay, yeah?
I don't think I need that though.
Why not? Why not? Because you're going to find
not
out that...
relevant to this
Yes,
search,
it is,
is
because
it?
you're going to find out from this, from the MPCC, that what you've just done is unlawful. Okay, and
know
it
what
clearly,
you've done
clearly
is
states
lawful.
that. No, it's not, okay? You talk utter crap.
And I actually.
You took
it was
utter
this
crap.
gentleman who searched
The
you.
both of you, okay? You both took part in the actual... Well, either way, you searched my bag, you're a part of it, okay? You're a part of it,
Okay.
right? And you're both an utter disgrace. A complete and utter disgrace,
I'm sorry you feel that way.
okay? Complete use of powers and nothing else. Absolute jokers. Okay? Absolute bunch of turds, nothing more. How you doing, buddy? It's alright, mate. They're searching me because I'm filming.
Why are you filming? I've noticed that earlier.
Yeah, well, it's a public building. It's a public building. We pay for it. We're entitled to film it.
What are you going to do with the video?
As tempers rise, we're witnessing the aftermath of a search that's gone far beyond procedure. It's now about pride and principle. The citizen feels violated, convinced his rights were ignored. The officers, meanwhile, are holding the line under their interpretation of Section 43. Notice how no one's backing down. Every phrase becomes a new front in the argument. It's not just about the law anymore. It's about being heard, being right, and being seen. Viewers, this is the point where de-escalation skills matter most. A softer tone, one clear explanation, and this might have ended very differently. What would you have done in their place? Push back, or pause to diffuse?
Well, this is why, because they abuse their powers.
Alright, mate.
Okay.
Looking at this list, mate. What would you say your ethnicity is?
Well, that's irrelevant. Put me down as whatever you want.
How tall are you?
That's irrelevant.
Sorry?
That's irrelevant. Okay? And I will be requesting copies of the actual footage as well from both of your body cams. Okay, so please make sure that you do upload it correctly. The one was of Wimbledon, come to Brixton and take the piss.
279, over.
Through 879, is anyone with 2879?
I'll have to try.
Yeah, give us an update as soon as possible. Are all officers accounted for?
I hope you weren't out yesterday. It was very hot yesterday. It's a good shot.
Please don't block my view.
I'm free to stand wherever I
Okay,
want.
right, fair enough.
No worries.
It's handy for oh, really, isn't it? To talk to people like this.
Yeah, and I suggest that you both actually go in and actually read up on what laws you've actually just abused.
We'll keep that in mind, mate. Don't you worry.
Okay? Yeah, you can be as sarcastic as you want, but you're still a turd anyway.
I'm just talking to you as you're talking to me.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, absolute jokers.
See, you're more than entitled to make a complaint. Do you know how to make a complaint? If you're
Oh, don't worry, I do.
Okay, I'm sure you've
Okay.
probably done it before.
Alright.
But it's all recorded on our body worn,
That's
which will
fine.
be uploaded.
That's
and once
fine.
you make that
Well,
complaint, they'll review the body
as I
worn
said,
and be
okay,
able to review
make sure that you upload it properly and don't damage it.
Don't damage it.
Yeah.
They're quite hardcore. I don't think they're that
Okay.
easy to damage.
Well, you two definitely ain't hardcore. Okay.
But even if
you
it-
two are an absolute joke.
Okay, well, even if the camera does get damaged in any way, you can still
Okay.
make the complaint.
Do you know what barcode we are?
Borough code.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lima X-ray. Sorry.
And would this be
Yeah.
Right?
Have any checks been done on this vehicle?
Reasonable suspicion, not giving your name.
no worries.
Get up.
For the course of PNC, standby for more.
There you go, sir.
Okay. Both your numbers on here.
They are not. We have actually given it to you.
Okay. Okay.
Any
No worries.
questions? No? Okay.
Any questions? Why would there be any question for you abusing my
I'm
rights?
just being kind. And
For you,
asking if you have any questions.
seriously, you're going to try and be kind, considering you just abused my rights.
We haven't.
Yes, you have.
Have a lovely
You're an
day.
absolute joker.
Hope you enjoy
Bunch
the
of
weather.
turds, nothing more. Okay? Absolute bunch of turds. Right, guys, you can see that. Okay? Absolute joke. Okay? Okay, so the reason why, guys, okay, there it is, all there. Okay, absolute joke. Okay, so they stopped me purely because I wouldn't give my name. Okay, that's all what it was, because I wouldn't give my name. What an absolute bunch of jokers they are. Right, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to go and grab a drink and take it easy. Be good, peeps, and I'll see you soon.
As the footage fades, we're left with one simple truth. Accountability cuts both ways. Cameras on uniforms and cameras in public both serve the same purpose: transparency. Whether you side with the citizen or the officers, this exchange highlights the thin line between caution and overreach. Every frame here shows how procedure, patience, and communication can make or break public trust. Thanks for watching this full breakdown. If you value real-world insight into policing encounters, drop a comment, hit subscribe, and stay tuned, because every body cam story teaches us something new about power, perception, and the people behind the badge.